What's up, my good people? This is your girl, Miss Good News, with your boy
Chris
and your boy Synphany of Synphany Media and our multimedia director here at Livingstone College. Y'all, we have a special guest in the building, Miss Sabrina Harris.
Yeah.
Woo, 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 woo.
Yes.
That's our cheer. That's our cheer.
Thank you for having me.
She looking so lovely. So let the people know, where are you from? Originally from?
Okay, so I was born in the Bronx, New York, and I was raised in Charlotte.
The boogie down.
Boogie. There he goes.
Yeah, boogie down. You know.
That explains how versatile you are, because you do so many things, and I don't want to take too much time to get into it. Let's just get into it, because this woman right here, let me tell y'all something. She has come to Salisbury and wowed the people here. Okay,
Right.
So let them know what you do here. Let's start with let's start with the sewing. Let's start with that.
Okay, so when I first got to Salisbury, I started Sabrina Bougie Styles, and that's just custom designs in children's clothing and women's clothing. What really took off with the prom. And
Right.
prom season for me starts from like December of the previous year,
Right.
into May of the next year, and I could do anywhere between 17 custom to like 20 to 25 alteration.
Right.
And I always only do one men's jacket, because I'm not a tailor.
Right.
And no matter how many times I try to explain that, they be like, "Come on, Sabrina, you can do it, you can do it." And so I get roped into it every year. But definitely my seamstress skills is what I'm most known for here in Salisbury. And then it just kind of merged into other things.
Yes, honey, because let me tell y'all, her outfits, the fits, it's just like, back in the day, my grandmother used to sew, and people had patterns, but there's some people who don't need patterns. It's almost like learning how to play the piano without ever looking at
a lesson.
And that's you.
Right. Well, no, I have had some lessons, I would say, but I'm self-taught in a lot of my sewing skills. So I went to Gainesville High School. Shout out to the G-Dog.
Yes.
And at that time, I was doing patterns being taught by my home ec teacher.
Wow.
And Miss Ann, God bless her soul. And she told me, she said, "You have a gift in sewing. You need to pursue that."
Wow.
And at that time, it's 95, you know what I'm saying, the 90s in general, us women was trying to do and be bigger things. We wanted to be the lawyer. We wanted to be the doctors. We wanted to be the top RN and the LPNs. Like, we really didn't want to be stuck into the kitchen and sewing on the sewing machine.
Right.
So I was like, nah, I'm going to be an attorney.
Right.
I'm going to fight for the people.
Right.
I still do.
You do.
But not in that capacity. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I don't want to do that. But as life progressed, I had children. I moved to Salisbury. I've sewn all my life from that point. And when I got to Salisbury, made one dress for a young lady who told me I was in the wrong line of business at the time.
Wow.
And I decided, okay, I'm going to pursue this. And that's what I did. I started studying everything, grabbing books, talking to older women, asking questions.
So your lessons came from, do you even hear about that person, like
Life
homemade
experience.
class? Like, home ec.
Yeah.
See, I didn't even know how to say, so it's been that long ago since I even heard that they had them classes. So for you to take that lesson from so far back, and then
it's major.
That's
life
crazy.
skills
And then
and
My mom
experience.
bought me my
to
first
everything.
sewing machine when I was in the 9th grade. And I took that sewing machine with me to college. And I participated. I went to UNC Charlotte. So I participated in Alpha fraternity's pageant.
Right.
Miss Black and Gold. And I made my costume for Miss Black and Gold. I still wasn't thinking. And it was and don't laugh, but genuine, my pony was out. And I had made a whole routine because I was a little girl for UNC Charlotte. And in my routine, I had this student one that I broke off, that I broke away.
Oh, not the breakaway. She was breakaway.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so that was, I didn't win, unfortunately. There was a girl who had a powerhouse of a voice, and she's a really good friend of mine. She won. And, but yeah, I even was doing my costumes at that time, and I never even paid it any attention, and that was really my gift.
And that was the gift. That's amazing. life experiences. So let's go ahead and mosey on to the next thing.
Right.
Vibes.
Right.
Let's talk about vibes, y'all. Vibes is vibes? What do you think about when you think about vibes? Cool, chill. Let's go.
Yeah.
What is that
Feel
about?
good on the inside. It's
Yeah.
a good energy.
Yes.
So after being here for a couple of years, I noticed that there wasn't really a place for people of color to go to express themselves freely, regardless of gender, race, background. But really, our people, do not have a place to just be creative and be accepted, no matter what level they were on.
Right.
I'm used to getting that experience from being in Charlotte at the Noda.
Right.
Exactly.
We can walk
Great
up and down
area.
Davidson and not feel any kind of way. Like you are embraced no matter where you are.
There's a few murals like Obama.
Yeah.
Like it's Noda is a great area for people of
and
color.
they have
just
artist
everybody.
houses.
Right.
And where artists would come together in those houses.
Wow.
The rent was discounted and you could like write and create in those houses. Back then, because I'm a little bit older now. So when I got here, I really wanted to create something like that. When I started to see that there wasn't very many fashion designers out, here in Salisbury, and the ones that were sewing were much older than me. So I was like, you know what? I need to find a way to go bigger.
Right.
My room was probably at that time like 200-300 square feet. It was little that I was going in, but I had a lot of customers.
Right.
Just not a lot of help.
Right.
And so I said, you know what, I'm going to create something bigger, and that's how Vibes was born. Vibes is a creative arts incubator. It's built for creators, no matter what your medium is, but no matter what your discipline is.
Right.
Whether it's fine art, whether it's music, whether it's photography, videography, creative writers, seamstress like myself, fashion designer. It's for all creatives to come and have a place to just be who they are.
Wow. And you do that at Vibes. You have it let the people know.
I'm open every day.
I'm open
every day. Most people are just not understanding the concept of what they can expect when they come in.
Right.
So I'm a giver by nature. I like to give. I give a lot of my time and talent to people. I give a lot of advice, expensive advice to people, And so I needed a way to do that and not feel guilty about what I'm doing to my family when I'm not charging people for this information.
Exactly.
So, or the product, because my family are the ones who make the ultimate sacrifices when I'm doing these things.
That's right.
So I created Right Brains too, which is a nonprofit organization for creators. And through that initiative, I'm able to select for donations, for supplies, and things of that nature. So if you're an artist and you're in our school system, you live in our community, and you need paint or you need a canvas or something like that, you can come to me. If I do not have it at that time, I tap into my nonprofit to go get it for you. And then all I ask is that you donate back to Vibes, whether it's your time or a couple of dollars. I don't ask for anything set in stone. I just ask that you be available to other creatives who may use the space.
That's beautiful.
We have the chalk wall in there for.
I saw that. Yes.
Yeah. So if you get in a mental block and you just want to go and pick up a piece of chalk and write a poem or write words or draw a picture, you're able to. We have a recording lab in there which has Pro Tools. I use Pro Tools. I'm still learning how to use Pro Tools. Looking for somebody who is a starting engineer that wants to play with the Pro Tools in there.
Someone.
Yes.
I know someone.
I think we have someone here.
Maybe we can learn together.
Right.
Studio time is very expensive.
Definitely.
And with so many new artists emerging, practice is imperative, especially the environment in which you practice. And you heard that I made this song in my shower. Okay, well, the same sound you get in your shower is not the sound that you're going to get when you're in the studio.
No.
Exactly.
So you start doing it over and over and over again, but before you
Trust
know it,
me,
you got the $500 to $1,000 bill.
Right.
So the goal is to provide a practice space for artists to come in, whether they're spoken word artists, singing, rapper, it doesn't matter. To practice motivational speaking, even. You got to use a microphone in motivational speaking. So being able to have that time, and it's only $20 an hour. And when you're done, I upload the recording to you, so you can critique yourself.
That's awesome.
That's major.
That's so beautiful. I'm taking it all in, Sabrina. I'm taking it all in. Man, let me tell you something. That is so needed in this area. That's needed in a lot of areas. Like that's not
the
even
only incubator Period. Everybody have had to ask me over and over again, okay, now explain. It's not a gallery. I'm like, it only becomes a gallery when we have exhibition.
Right.
But it is truly an incubator. I love to give and nurture. This is my way of being able to do that.
That's awesome. That's all. And so you create. So like you just said, anybody, if you are a creator,
if you're a creator,
that is a place for you to go and get your ideas. So you're open all week long.
I'm open all week long from 9 o'clock in the morning to about 5.
Okay.
Most people make an appointment with me so I know that you're coming. That's the most important part. And then every Friday, the lights drop. And it's open mic time, y'all.
Hey, open mic. Now, look, for the people who don't understand what open mic is, let them know. What is open mic?
Open mic is a spoken word artist, performing artist. It doesn't matter, what their music genre is.
Right.
We generally have a DJ at this point. Pre-COVID, which I was trying to avoid that word, we had a band. We normally have bands to set the atmosphere. But the band that I previously had, they have grown on to other obligations. Right. And I'm very, very proud of them. They're making good money now, so that's really, really good. Yeah. So I tell any bands, if you're coming to Vibes, be prepared for the growth, because anything attached to me grows.
Great.
Y'all heard what she said.
Yeah.
She said it.
So speaking of your open mic night, you're a poet yourself. What is that like for you, and what is your process of writing a poem?
Well, okay, so usually when I write, it's generally something that I've experienced. I'm not the type of writer that can write about something superficial. Right. Every single poem I have is definitely something I've gone through, or someone close to me has gone through it. And so a lot of my poems at this point in time are like kind of split in half. There's my 20-year-old time period when I was going through. I'm deaf and hard of hearing in both ears, and can't believe I went this long without saying that. But thank you, Janelle, for making me so comfortable, because normally I would have said that by now. But I'm deaf and hard of hearing. I'm deaf without my hearing aids, meaning I don't hear anything. And with my hearing aids, I'm hearing impaired. And so my poems talk about what it's like to be black women, hearing impaired, but not just black women, but multiracial women. So many different races inside of me, and that is a very small space that's being talked about. So a lot of my poems talk about that. They talk about what that feels like. And so that's my process. Is literally just, I feel it, and sometimes I'll be asleep, and it'll come, and I have to wake up and jot it down. It can come in the middle of me taking a shower. It's literally something that is organic. I don't have to sit and force myself to do it.
And I can see you having notebooks everywhere. Just notebook pads everywhere.
Napkins. I got a quick story. I went to New York for Father's Day one weekend to see my dad when he was living, and my brother was telling some guys in the neighborhood, yeah, my sister's a poet. I had just started spitting in No Die, and yeah, my sister's a poet. She bad, man, she bad. And so the dude was like, oh really? It's like that? I was like, yeah, it's like that. I'm in the Bronx, so you guys know. They're gonna test
everybody
me,
on the block. They want to know.
So I was like, all I needed a paper and pen. He was like, well, I want something for my father. He said, you write something for my father. You got to ghostwrite it though. You can't put your name on it. If you write something for my father, I'm gonna give you 800 ones right here. Say no more. Say no more. So I'm saying, let me go to the store, because I ain't had nothing on. I'm gonna go to the store and I'm gonna get a pen. Get a pen and pad. So I go and I get a pen. Just so happened they didn't even have a little memo pad in there. I was like, okay, so I'm walking back. In the Bronx, that's got posters, on the fence. I snatched one of them posters down.
That's it. So
he started forming. And he was like, all right, let me go upstairs right quick. And I'm thinking to myself, this fool better come back with my money. He better have my money. He came back, gave it to me right then and there on the spot.
Wow.
And I was like, wow. And then he was like, now I need to take this and get it cleaned up so I can frame it. And I'm going to give it to my dad for Father's Day.
Oh wow! See, that's beautiful. That is so inspiring. Like even with you being able to tell your story, because a lot of times people have impairments or disabilities or whatever, and they're afraid to talk about it,
right.
and they allow it to stop them from doing what they're supposed to do in life. And if you would have allowed your hearing to stop you,
right.
look how many people would have been without. Like, because you inspire a lot of people. I know, because we out here,
Right.
They say you can post a picture and get like 5 likes, and then you put it on your story, you get like 300, 400 views, because there's so many people watching you, whether they ever say it or not. If you ever hear it or not, from Miss Good News, prayers, people are
WLJZ
watching you. You are
107.1
helping
FM.
this community tremendously. So which goes into the next thing,
right? The summer camp.
Let's talk about that summer camp and that grant, honey.
The summer camp. The idea was birthed, I think, back in like March or so. And there was a group called the Collective that we formed of artists.
Right.
We talked about different things that we could do for the community, and one of the things that came out of that conversation was a summer camp. And so I loved the idea, so I pretty much ran with it. I started, making plans and things of that nature. And then I found out about this grant, and I'm like, okay, I've never written a grant for myself, and I'm like, if I write this grant, am I gonna get it? So I just went ahead and just dove in. I waited to the last hour to write it, to submit it, and then I just said, okay, I'm just gonna hit the button. I'm a great writer, you know what I'm saying? I'm a good writer, so I had a little bit of faith in my writing skills, but I was still very nervous, asking people for money. It's not always easy,
right?
Right. But I believe in it enough to say, okay, these kids deserve it,
right?
And so I hit submit, forgot about it. I was in a meeting with an artist, actually, and he was asking me about something that we had emailed each other.
Right.
So I opened up my laptop, and I'm looking for the email, and there it is. Congratulations. And I was sitting here like, wow, not only did I get to go, I got the highest amount. So I'm like, so all my kids going to be taken care of? Man, I shot out a page report. Yeah, I hollered.
I know you did.
I was like, give me a minute. He was sitting in front of me just like you. I was like, give me a minute. Give me a minute. I got up. I hollered. I stepped back down. I said, okay, now what are we talking about? He just cracking up, laughing and clapping. It was like, congratulations. And I was just like, oh my God. Like, I could tell y'all thinking about it. Like, I really did it. Like, it happened. So 20 kids get to go to a Vibe Summer Camp for free. The tuition was $120 a kid. The reason for that was that we're going to the Van Gogh experience. We're going to the Stuffy Museum in Charlotte.
Right.
We are going to Hobby Gant Center in Charlotte. And each day is broken up into specific things. So one day is photography. Right. One day is fashion design and seamstress. The other day is fine arts. And then we have one more day that's open, which I'm almost certain that they're going to tell me what day they want. Right. I don't want to speak the studio name, but there's a particular studio in Charlotte that has said they want to be a part of the camp. Wow. They're just getting me the actual day that they want the campus to come. I just found out yesterday that RCC wants the campus to come into the fine arts department. Wow. Like, it's growing every single day. So these kids are going to have a freaking ball.
I know they are. Now, how many slots left? Because I'm trying to be one of the students. I can't. What's the ages?
I think you
the age is 8 to 12 years old.
Oh, man.
You've aged out of it.
I aged out. I want to go myself.
It's gonna be so fun, man. Like, I'm a fun person. I like to make jokes and stuff. And kids usually gravitate to me, so I'm just looking forward to having a phenomenal time. On the back of their shirt, it's gonna say the best summer ever.
Yeah. Wow. And you have 2 boys yourself and a daughter.
I have 5 kids, but my younger 2 are boys.
Okay. And they had their own business. They just like their mama, y'all. Let me tell y'all, they just like their mama. Okay.
They are the Lutz Bros. They still have bow ties and t-shirts.
Yes, y'all tap in with her and get that. Support these young men because they are out here doing things. Right. And again, their mom is out here just sowing seeds into other young children.
That's
because
right.
this right here, somebody gonna be like, I remember when I went to that camp, and that's when I knew I wanted to be a photographer or a seamstress.
Right. Like, it just gives me chills just thinking about it, because that's the point, is to expose them to creative things so that they can make different choices.
Right.
You know, being able to have an outlet. Not everybody are gonna be the attorney and the doctor. I thought I was gonna be an attorney, but that's not what my gift was.
Right.
You know, I could have acted out, which I kind of did, but that's in my story, in my book that's getting ready to come out.
I told y'all she do everything.
Yeah, y'all the first to know about it. Yeah, y'all the first to know about it. I got picked up by Christian Faith Publishing.
Wow.
So I just
right here, WLJZ 107.1 FM.
Right.
Y'all heard it first.
I got picked up, and so I'm excited. It's coming soon. I'm just waiting on the cover to announce it.
Wow, that's amazing, man. I'm just all like tongue tied.
No, you're good. You know, especially dealing with a summer camp, it's major because you don't want to turn kids away, but you also have to understand that there's things that you want to do, and you have to have the funds and the means to be able to do that.
Right.
So for you to be able to sponsor 20 kids,
20
kids to have a great summer, it's something that they for free, and to be able to
food too. They don't have to do nothing but drop them off.
That's major.
Wow. Okay, so do you have slots left? Are there any more openings, or are you already full?
We have 6 slots.
6 slots left.
This morning, it's like 5. I think we just said.
All right, so we got somebody else booked for it.
Right, we got somebody else booked. Okay, we just got to. Hey, y'all better tap in. How do they get to you so that they can get their children?
Go to the website.
Okay.
You go to www.vibes, VIBE, Salisbury.
Okay.
It's spelled out Salisbury.com.
.com.
And when you go there, you're going to see the flyer. Just click to register.
Right.
And when you do that, it's going to ask you some questions.
Okay.
And you put the information in, and then I'm going to have a meeting of the parents so that they can know what to expect and to pick up their camper kit.
Wow. 5 more slots, y'all. That's it.
5
so
left.
as of right now, but one just went away. So y'all better make sure y'all tap in with her, because she's doing phenomenal things. Tap in with her with Vibes so you can be a part of the open mic. Tap in with her.
Space.
All of that creative. Incubator. Get you an outfit, because she stay fit. Okay? She stay fit with the outfits.
I know. I've been known to make a room shut up when I walk in.
Yes.
It's over.
Man, we are so glad that you came. Congratulations on the grant. Just congratulations on being a beautiful person and daring to live, love, and laugh, because it takes courage to do that.
Yeah, it does. I'm proud of you too.
Thank you so much. Y'all don't know, we close.
Yeah, I know. Like, I'm very, very proud of you. I'm proud of watching your progression, everything that you've been doing in the community yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
And what you've been doing for your son, the book. Like, I'm proud of you too. So I've seen your growth. Like, the grind has definitely been there. I'm like, look at all these, look at this word. Wait a minute now. Like, what just happened?
Yes, so, she knows me as Miss Woods and Miss Good News. Yes, we run deep. We run deep. But I appreciate you. We appreciate you coming here.
Thank
y'all
you.
Again, tap in with her at vibes Salisbury.com. www. Y'all know you ain't got to put www. Vibes Okay, and then tap in with her on all social media sites. Is that Vibes on Instagram?
On Instagram, it's 2 S's. So VIBES. And then Salisbury.
Okay.
For Instagram. But don't forget, it's International Reggae Day. And tomorrow we're gonna wine mommy at the open mic.
Y'all hear that? We need to be in the building. WLJZ, we're gonna start pulling up on you. We're gonna pop up.
You gotta pop up. We having Caribbean food tomorrow night.
Yes, and I be liking to eat.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Well, Prez, you want to tell them what that request line is?
704-216-5236. Definitely hit us up. Let us know what you want to hear. Call and request it. Hit us up on Instagram and all social media platforms.
Yes, and check out this interview on WLJZ 107.1 on YouTube. Y'all, we out. We gone.